Well, hello. Welcome to Average Zen Presents. I am Average Zen, and you have found us on Casual Tuesday. Yep. We are going to be taking some decks that have caught my interest, or maybe that we've brewed up, and, take them into the casual queue and see what's going on with them, see if we can figure out how to play them together, and then anything that really sparks our interest from then we'll take into the ranked queue on Wednesdays. As we are recording this, you can also catch us live on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube viewers. We are streaming live on Twitch Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays 11 to 1. You can check out our profile on there and see our schedule. I made a Twitter/X post about how impressed I was with a certain deck over the weekend when I was trying to grind out my last few ranks possible for the end of the September season of ranked in standard. And a quick shout out to Saffron Olive of MtG Goldfish. They were messing around with something very, very much like this particular deck in early access, and man, they called it. For a quote-unquote budget deck, this thing soars. I mean, I've been so impressed. You can look on my Untapped GG profile and see that we went from like tier 2 platinum all the way to diamond in like a couple of days, casually playing this deck, and almost exclusively this deck. I've only made a few changes that as the meta has kind of shifted since early access, I feel have been necessary. I changed up the mana base a little bit. I don't think Seth was running the Flood Farm Verge, and I found it to be extremely useful. As well as popping in a few negates. Those have seemed necessary, especially against things like board wipes and temporary lockdowns. Yes, you can get rid of the temporary lockdowns with Sheltered by Ghosts, but you gotta have a creature to put it on. So it's best just to avoid that. And I also like running a One of Fun of Elspeth in this for the -6 mostly, because that gets like everything except for the negates back from our graveyard, assuming we haven't been sunfalled or exiled or something of that nature. So and I've even was checking best of 3 versions of this deck on MtG decklist page, and came up with a sideboard for it as well for you best of 3 players. We're not playing this deck today. We know it's a performer. In fact, I may be playing it tomorrow for the ranked ladder. Now that rankings have reset, we want to fly back up and see if we can hit Mythic this time around. We've hit Diamond 2 times in a row the past season since we've been back here on the arena scene, and very impressed with our performance, considering we don't grind 24/7. We do some different stuff. We do limited, we do brawl. We're not sticking straight with standard because, frankly, that would be agonizing. Speaking of agony, let us talk about today's first play queue Casual Tuesday deck. We're doing Eerie Mill, okay? I saw the crabs were back, and I said, we have to do this. This is an imperative. Okay, so we are doing our best today to mill, and I have played a little around with this deck. I've done some play testing. We're not going in cold on this one because we don't want to do injustice to the scrabbling skull crab. And so what are we trying to do with this deck? Well, number one, we're trying to stick some crabs and cast lots of enchantments to trigger Eerie and mill our opponent out. Number 2, we are trying to make lots of copies of crabs and the Mindskinner with Vesuvian Duplimancy, which you'll note also doesn't care if the target is legendary. It's going to make a copy that's not legendary. So this is going to be great for us because We can make lots of copies of our Mindskinner. We can make lots of copies of our skull crab and just further our game plan even faster. So how do we make copies of these things? Well, we just got to target them with a spell that only targets a single creature. And we can do that with things like Ethereal Armor, or Shard Mage's Rescue, or Sheltered by Ghosts, or Fey of Flight, or even 3 Steps Ahead. Yeah. And then as far as other enchantments that we are playing to trigger Eerie, we also have Ossification, Removal. Vesuvian Diplomacy, of course, will trigger Eerie. Overlord of the Flood Pits to refill our hand and get more enchantments, hopefully, and itself is an enchantment that we can impin for 3. Crab doesn't care that it's not a 5/3 creature at the moment, it just cares that it's an enchantment. And we don't care that it's a creature really, other than applying more pressure on the board because of Mindskinner's replacement effect, that it prevents all damage to our opponents from sources we control, and instead they mill that many cards. So yeah, that's just going to be additional flying evasive mill when it comes out. In the meantime, it's refilling our hand and triggering our Eerie effect on our crabs. Also, Valgavoss Lair will also trigger Eerie effect on our crabs. We can make more copies of our crabs or our Overlord if we so choose, with 3 steps ahead. Also a good counter spell. And yeah, that's what we're going to try to do today. And let's see if we can pull it off. I've had to tweak this deck a few times, and I think this is probably the best that I can get it currently without getting some better ideas, I think. Every once in a while you get that spark of innovation or ennui. Your muse has moved you. At any rate, let's put on our robe and wizard hat and tell our duplicates to put on their robe and wizard hats, and let's make some magic. For those of you following us on YouTube, you may have noticed last week we missed Wife versus Wednesdays. We will be continuing that series tomorrow, hopefully. Things have been kind of hectic around the house lately, and what with Duskmorn coming out recently, it's kind of thrown our schedule a little bit off and for a loop. Okay, we would rather have had... Okay, well... I will take it. We're not counting that one. Okay, we can't count that one. Arena, not quite as discerning. Just as well, we were going to have to mulligan that. All right, Arena, what have you set us up with? Who will we do battle with now? The young water gun. All right. Well, we have the Verge. We have islands. We have removal, and we have a crab. And we have protection for the crab. I like it. And we're on track for a turn 3. Mind Shaver, Scalper, no, not Mind Slaver. That's a different card. All right, and we even drew into another crab. Looks like our opponent is on frogs or otters, rats. Okay, it's probably rats. Yep. Oh my goodness. Okay, do we get super greedy? I mean, who needs Vesuvian Diplomacy when you get Crabtron? Crabtron achieved. Yes, opponent. What will you do about a turn 2 board of 3 scrabbling skull crabs? No, they say more rats is the answer. Yes, please. Draw and discard. Well, I thought about putting rest in. The early versions of this deck did have rest in peace. However, and there's our Mindskinner. Okay, let's calm down. First off, we've only got one white mana source, so this is somewhat awkward. I think the correct answer here, though, is to get rid of the Marstalker. We don't mind the looting so much. And we would like to get some life here, because once we put down the Mindskinner, I do believe the replacement effect is going to make the life gain off of our guy here ineffective. We'll take it. And we turned on their shoreline looter. However, they look like they're ready to kill a crab. Oh, nope, just a Vren. Okay, we did get another land. This is good. This is good. That is a good white source. It does have ward too. So let's talk about paying some ward. Or do we just let it live? Do we just let it... Oh, no. Okay. They don't appreciate that. No one likes a mill. We are being that guy today. We are being that guy. That crab today. We didn't even get the Mindskinner down. The crabs were enough. They said, even though we want stuff in our graveyard. No. Oh, we got the Duplimancy. Oh my goodness. Alright, up against otters, it would seem. Well, we have a crab. We have a Mindskinner in hand now, and ways to trigger Duplimancy. Our opponent gonna have no maximum hand size and gonna be buffing their otters now. I think it might be a good time for an ossification. Let's go ahead and let our opponent know what we're all about here. Today, we are crab people. We have been lizard people in the past. Today we are crab people. No attacks. And we got rid of a sleight of hand and a frolicking familiar. Not bad. Alright. Our opponent taking some damage from the Thoran portal and throwing out a Mentor so that they can get that sweet Pearl of Wisdom draw action on. And yeah, that's not good for us. Okay, I think let's go ahead and get some life back and get rid of this Stormcatcher Mentor. Yep. No issues. And we weren't gonna block with that anyway. Chances of our crab dying seemed high. We would really like to hit another land here. I mean, that's fine. If they want to pay 4 for a lightning strike, I guess they can. At least it lost the counters. Because now, we slam the Duplimancy. And I think, if I'm not wrong, if we get one more land, 4? I think what should happen, even if we draw nothing else worth other than land, is we can play the Mindskinner, hold up the negate, and then if it comes around to their turn and we have not used the negate, we can use the 3 steps ahead to make a copy of our Mindskinner. And even though the copy will be legend ruled, the copy that's made by Vesuvan Duplimancy for targeting the original Mindskinner should stick around. Okay, well. We would have preferred an untapped land there. This does nothing for us at the moment, but we're gonna die anyway, so I don't think it matters, so we might as well just play it. The otters proved to be too much. Alright, come on, opponent. Let's step it up a notch. Okay, gonna draw. Is this lethal? 4, 5, 6, 7? No. No. No blocks? Can we draw something insane here? Well, that's not exactly what we had in mind. Sure. All right, well, let's discard the negate, I guess. Doesn't matter at this point. We'll keep the original, and if only there was a way to give it haste. I mean, I don't think it matters, but just to send a message. Good game, opponent. Go the otters. My spirit animal has taken us down. I I was actually in a game last night, right as the ranking timer ticked down, and so I got out of the game, got my ranked results and rewards, and then immediately jumped back into the game, forgot that I was just messing around with this deck, and immediately jumped back into the rank queue, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, we did it, so let's play. Either way, we're gonna lose a rank probably, right? And no, first game we played after the season reset, we played with this deck, and we milled them out. It was hilarious. This hand, however, oh man, we got to get rid of the Sheltered by Ghost. We got nothing to put it on. All right, let's go. All right, well, we got an ossification online at least. There's that. Our opponent going to the core for a glimpse. Well, we got 3 steps up. We got ossification online. And next turn we can go Vesuvan Duplimancy, and I don't know, hope for a late game mill. All right, seems good. Don't worry about it. Please don't blow it up. We worked hard for that. All right, they're going up the beanstalk, looking for another beanstalk. All right, cool. Well, let's go blue on that. All right, what are you up to, Nobu? Nobu. It's just a railway brawler, no biggie. All right, well, we got to counter that. We can go ahead and draw some cards, I guess. Alright, they say they will return it to hand. Well, if we could ever find a creature here, we'd be in business. Come on, Shuffler. What are you doing to us? Alright, do they have a follow-up creature? Otherwise, we're still in business. Okay, now Shuffler says we just need lands and an ossification. I think if they had removal here, I think they would have played it for the enchantment by now. Maybe they don't see it as a threat. I don't know. Alright, well, we have a Defiler of Vigor. Wonderful. Alright, they're going to pay some life. No? Oh, okay. Yeah, they had the untapped mana. Well, there's that. Let's go ahead and get some value, I guess. It's no big deal upon it. Don't worry about it. It's just a 16/7 first strike with a little baby 10/1. Oh my goodness. Are we about to have a good day? Or is our opponent about to ruin our day? We do have ways of protecting our Mindskinner here. Sure, get all the mana you want. I think if we untap here, I think we mill you out in one turn. Yeah, maybe. You got 2 mana up. We have 1/2 protection spells. Yeah, you gotta get rid of that first striker. It will destroy your Defiler of Vigor. Oh, this is what we wanted. This is the dream. Okay, well, let's resolve that. Resolve that. Resolve that. Okay, well, 2 mana floating, or 1 mana floating and 1 mana available for another Defiler of Vigor. Okay. Now here's the issue. Here is the issue. If they double that, the first Defiler's power, we're going to have to block with the Mindskinner. Alright. And it has trample. So that's a bummer. So we have to block here. And I don't think... Oh, maybe? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we go... I mean, either way, I don't think it matters. No, we're 1 short. 1 short. Otherwise, we would have had it. Oh my God! If we would have had 1 more untapped mana, we could have first strike, and that could have been a complete blowout. Ah. Ah, that is sickening. Okay, well. So close. So close to doing absolutely busted things. I guess we'll discard the second Duplimancy. And it's a sad day. It's a sad, sad day. We were so close. 19 cards. Oh, so close. We would have had them. We would have had them if we just had one more enchant. A Valgavoss layer would have been enough. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. All right, let's do it again. It was fun. I had fun. And that's what we're here to do. All right, who's going to get milled? The Anti-Pope. Yep. Looks good. All right, we may. Nah, let's just slam it. We're here to have fun. And if they want to cut down our 0-3 crab, well. Yeah, no biggie. It's all fine. Yeah, we have, well, yeah, we got removal, we got negates, we got faith lights, we're good. We're just gonna stall out until we get some momentum going. Anti-Pope. What heretical thoughts are you thinking? Alright, well, that's a Greta. Our opponent up to some food shenanigans. That's a Mindskinner. Not bad. Well, let's go ahead and start gaining some life. And mill some cards. Goodbye, Greta. And ideally, we would like a couple more land drops, or one land drop and a Shard Mage Rescue. Well, that was not either. So, and we've only got the one, come on. We've only got the one white mana source. All right, Operation Stall Out continues. Okay, that was enough. I wonder how many people already. That's got to be. There's got to be many, many players that are just gonna scoop, even in the ranked queue. After you do a few things like that. The crabs. Some people have been traumatized by the crabs. Here we go. Gonna try to mill them out. Well, no, I don't know about this, but I guess, I mean, it's what we got. Well, let's go. Oh, well, hello there. All right. It's always the ones that say hello first that are up to the worst things. God. Here we go. Here we go. Venerated Rot Priest. I'm just going to throw this out here. If you regularly play Toxic or Poison, well, there's a special place for you in hell. Cool. What you got? I realize some people feel the same way about Mill. All right, they have their thing. Well, let's do our thing, I guess. I think they probably easily beat us here. I mean, we've got about 4 times the work to do than they've already got us at 4 poison. Infectious bite. Okay, well, yeah, goodbye. No need to further waste everyone's time with your poison shenanigans. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Wizards needs to come up with more cards to combat poison that are like mainstay power level. That way you're not just constantly sideboarding. I mean, best of 1, come on. I'm not saying ban poison in best of 1, but I am saying that it feels a little cheap sometimes. Okay, we'll do this. I hate to lose the negate, but I think we need to. Alright, we even got that. That's excellent. Okay. Oh, we got the Duplimancy as well. No, no tax. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, taking a look at our crab, admiring it, perhaps. Artifacts your opponents control enter tapped. Destroy. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and play this on blue. Mill you a little bit. We're not especially concerned about the Dauntless Dismantler. We'll see what becomes of it. Okay, well, we got rid of some life gain there. Not that our deck is especially concerned with it. However, with the Ethereal Armor in here, we can get a damage win in as long as Mindskinner is not out in play. Oh, okay, well, we gotta get rid of the Nettle Guard, I think. We will block. So here's the issue. Yeah, that Nettle Guard's gotta go. You're messing our day up, Nettle Guard. Well, at least we get to mill him out. Yeah, we're absolutely gonna get... He's looking at it like, I'm gonna lose it anyway. He lets it go. I guess he's got a plan. King Jodric has a plan. Well, we have a negate. Could be relevant. Unless they just got another Nettle Guard. In which case, I guess, they gotta pay the ward? No, that's a negate. That's why it's there. Alright, we got them. I don't know what they were doing, but it was having to do with blowing up artifacts and enchantments. That was half of that stuff was relevant and very relevant, so no, we can't have that. Alright. Fun times. We'll mill someone out eventually. So far, just the threat of it has been enough. Sasha, hello. Are you also playing Toxic? Alright, well, I don't think we can ask for much more here. We need to throw down an island, a crab, Volgavoss layer on white, and see what happens. We even got another Shard Mage's Rescue for our efforts. That's fine, don't worry about it. Double blue. Is this oops all counter spells? There you go. Let's find out. No. Okay, I know what this is. Oops, Reanimator. No, and just hand fixing. Sleight of hand. Uh-huh. They may appreciate. See, this is one of those cases where I kind of wish we were running Rest in Peace. However, I think since we only have the one white mana source up, we need to keep Shard Mage's Rescue online. I think even next turn, if we draw a land, we're still going to want to hold off on playing Duplimancy. Alright, our opponent content to pass the turn as well. Not exactly what we were looking for, was it? Alright. Well, when we finally do hit that 4th and 5th land, well, I mean, I guess we have a reason. There's a reason for the season. Hey, we got something. I'm fine not attacking there, just because I don't think it's going to be relevant. I may regret that later. Okay. Bloody Merc Crab gonna tap down our crab. Crab on crab violence. It happens in the wild. It happens on Arena. Okay, at least we got a second whites. Oh, okay, things are turning up. Good. I think now we start attacking again. Still have the Shard Mage's Rescue up. Managed to get rid of some decent spells out of our opponent's hand. We appear to be setting them back on land drops as well. You can blame Shuffler for that. That's not our fault. Into the Flood Maw. Paying the ward. Oh, we will Shard Mage's Rescue. There you go. Well, okay. Seeing as that we are out of protection spells now, we go full crazy mode. It's all good. Let's gain some life. And see how our opponent feels about some duplicated crabs when we throw some ethereal armor down on them. Absolutely disgusting. And we can back up the ethereal armor with... Oh my god, watch this. Instant scoop. Hello, Sasha. Are you registering this? Please don't scoop. Please don't scoop. Please don't scoop. Pay the ward. Hello. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, please don't scoop. 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 Oh, what have we done? I'm sorry, Sasha. Oh. They never expect the ethereally armored crab. Mindskinner. Who? What? Who needs Mindskinner? Oh my god. Okay. Let's see if we can do that again. Crab people coming to get ya. Oh, I so wanted to get, what is it? Enchanted Evening. If they bring Enchanted Evening onto Arena, I'm going to build the most busted brawl deck you've ever seen. Or maybe timeless or historic. I don't know. Maybe that's why it's not on here. All right. Well, we got crab. We got removal. We got protection. All right. You got a turn 1 kill on our crab? No. Okay. Beautiful things. Beautiful things are about to happen. Okay. Our opponent also on Azorius. Oh, they got the Gremlin Tamer. Very nice. That's a good card. That also can go infinite with Enchanted Evening. Well, let's put this down on blue. We have 2 white mana sources already, so that's good. And we do not have a Shard Mage's Rescue or the ability to cast it at the moment, so we gotta kill that Gremlin Tamer, or at least set him back a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, now they gotta pay the ward, right, to get it back. So all right, there's the Scavenger. The evolution of auras. Gamer Crow. Okay. Well, we have 2 Fatal Flights in hand now. It will be possible for them to pay the ward next turn. So, I think we just hold back and hold up our protection and or negate. Well, I mean, not and, or negate. Shard Mage's Rescue, eh? Okay. Them getting a counter is not the worst thing in the world. And I think with them also having access to, okay, well that's a little bit different. Enduring Innocence, somewhat of a problem. If only because it's going to allow them to get some card advantage here that we don't want to see, because once they start getting card advantage, they're going to find what they need. We will not care about that because we're just going to ossification the Innocence anyway. So we're going to take a little bit of a beat here. But we are prepared for this. Alright, it be our turn. They are tapped down, so I'm tempted. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, we got a couple of Gremlin Tamers. That was a good idea. Alright, let's go. Yeah, more blue. Milia. Oh, we can't ossify. We don't have a basic. Oh, plan ruined. God. Well. Okay, new plan. We are on plan Scare the Bejesus out of them with Mindskinner. And hope we draw a basic. Do they have the removal in hand? We have tried our best to deny them card draw. So really... Okay. Well, that's a lot of damage. Yep, that's enough. Good game, opponent. You got us. It was the battle of the Azoria's auras. Ironically enough, not really a mirror match, though it could have been seen as one. Our goals were different. Our win conditions nearly the same. I don't know. Should regular Azorius Control be running Vesuvan Duplimancy? I think that could do some busted stuff. Let's go for it. We're here to have fun. This looks like a fun hand. No crabs, but we do have Skinner, Duplimancy, and an Overlord, as well as an Ethereal Armor. And lands. Let's go. We don't have any way other than the armor to target, though. This is an issue. Okay, well. I think let's go ahead and impend. And I think that we discard. What do we discard here? I mean, it's got to be the ossification, right? All right. We'll see what happens next. All right. Oh, there's a simulacrum. Wonderful. All right. Well, we got a crab. The good news is... Oh, I played that in the wrong order. Okay. The synthesizer is going to mess our day up. Thankfully, you know, our Mindskinner was unblockable. Now it's back in our hand. Well, I mean, that's fine. Now we get a chance to trigger Erie again. Oh, and we draw another Mindskinner. Wonderful. Okay, well, not the worst thing in the world. So I want to wait here on the Ethereal Armor, even though it is mana efficient, because we want to trigger the Vesuvan Duplimancy if possible. I wish we had one more land open, but Seachrome Coast, unfortunately, coming into play tapped, as Faith Flight seems relevant at the moment. Thankfully, our opponent has not found that many artifacts here. If this was as aggressive as the standard ranked ladder version of Synthesizer, then I think we would be probably already dead. Okay. Well, is that a counter? Seems like it could be. Yep. Well, there goes our Vesuvan Duplimancy plans. So I guess we just beat it out of them. Well, first we beat it out of Oko. Alright, now we get to start drawing some cards at least. And if our opponent gets rid of our Mindskinner, that's fine. We got two more where that came from. Hopefully we draw another Vesuvan Duplimancy. Case OD locked hothouse. Okay, well. Let's go there and there. And we will discard a Mindskinner. And our opponent can mill some cards. And our opponent can mill some cards. We should have played the crab there, but I'm concerned. Well, I guess I shouldn't have been concerned. Alright, crab people. Okay. I think we can get one more game in before the break. Fun times. Oh, we got there. We got there even without the Duplimancy. I don't know. Maybe we run less Seachrome Coast, but you've seen there's many games where we really want another white mana source, and I think the downsides and being able to play it slow anyway kind of help out. This hand, though, okay, that's not what you want to see. That's also not what we want to see, but we'll take it. Alright, let's see what happens. Shuffler, you're being crazy. Please stop. Alright, well, we got Negate online. We got a Overlord next turn. You know, okay, we pitched the Negate. If they're going to be discarding us, we got to keep these Overlords. Alright, here we go. Overlord number 1. I say we pitch. This is tough. Okay, I think we got to pitch the layer. Because next turn we can cast the Skinner and hold up Shard Mages. Neighborhood Guardian. Okay. Oh, and we got Duplimancy. Oh my good. Okay. New plan. We hold up one turn. It's fine, opponent. I'm sure it'll work out. Okay. Market Watch Phantom. Taking some damage. Oh, man, we got armor. Okay. Calm down. And we got Overlord coming out next turn. Could we mill him out in this turn? Or next turn? Oh yes, please. Okay, 47 cards. Let's do the math. If we hit the Shard Mage's Rescue right at the end of their turn, or right now as necessary. Deep Cavern Bat. Oh. Okay. That is a bummer. But we still have the card draw. There goes our ethereal armor, unless they make a mistake. Yep. Okay, well, we can still draw into it. But they do have a flying blocker. Oh, okay, well. I mean, we definitely don't block. Okay, let's tap right. Blue. Line, blue, line. No. Okay, we will discard the land. Oh, the thing doesn't come out until our end step. Oh. If only. So close. But we still killed him. Oh, we would have killed him. Oh, God. Good game. Oh, we were so close. Come on. What if we only would have had... If only they wouldn't have had the bat. The bat saved them. Otherwise, yeah, they die there. We mill them out and/or... Yeah, we mill them out. I gotta find a way. I wonder, is there a way to give them haste with white? Hold on. Let's talk about this. Let's go. Oh, haste. Oh. Lava Spur Boots? Maybe that's what it's got to be. Then we can make use of all the tokens we make on our turn. Okay. We're going to have to think this over. Well, it wouldn't be legendary because, yeah. You know? We might try this with Lava Spur Boots. I mean, could be relevant, right? So what do we cut? That is the question. What do we cut? I think we cut one ossification because it's so hard to hit non-basic, or we hit so many non-basics. And I think we should definitely go back up one ethereal armor. What, do we cut one diplomacy? No, that seems wrong. Yeah, I think we cut one. I think we cut the flood pits. We really want to be playing Mindskinner on turn 3, or playing one of our 2 drops, or holding up negate on turn 2, or protection, or double crab, or protect. Yeah, we really want to be doing almost anything other than playing at turn 3. What's it called? Overlord. Okay, well, we'll put some thought into this and see what we can come up with. In the meantime, thank you so much for sticking around. If you're checking this out later up on YouTube, please give us a like, subscribe, follow, comment. If you have ideas about the decks we're playing, please, I want to hear them. Let us know what's on your mind. I care. As always, love one another and be cool. Yeah.